It's really weird to watch myself on a screen. I used to not like it, to watch myself in things. I actually had a recent thought that that might not be worth thinking anymore. And I'm gonna explain why. Hi, my name is Jennifer, and I welcome you to my first video, which isn't really my first video, but it is my first video in this new kind of format that I want to do. Some of you who might have subscribed in a time where I was watching TV shows and reacting to them might know me from that. As you can see, I took off these videos because they were a means to an end when COVID was a thing, and I was really bored in the pandemonium, or whatever you want to call it, to just be less bored. But then, 2 years pass, we go back to sort of some normalcy in life, and I did too, which was mainly going back to work, doing a job that I really love, actually, and I'm not saying that just because, I'm saying it because I really love my work. And I just sort of lost the will to do reaction videos, also because I think it wasn't the content I wanted to create. And then a few weeks ago, or a few months ago actually, and because of personal things happening in my life and with people around me, I had a realization that I should stop caring what other people think of me and how I present myself. Unless that's, of course, a bad person, then don't do it that way. But you know what I mean, right? Actually, I think the other day I wrote something on my personal Instagram, which came to be after I went to a concert. Concert is one of those things that I really love doing in my life when I'm not abroad at work. I went to this artist who I really admire and have been following for years. They're called Oscar and the Wolf. They're great music. Go check them out if you really want them to. I'll leave the Spotify link in the description down below. And I just was like, I used to think that the way this person presented themselves was admirable and maybe even a little bit eccentric. And I used to think that eccentric was the right word for describing people being a bit more, outside of social norms. And then I realized that it was a term that I sometimes used to describe myself, because I was always doing things a little bit more whatever I wanted it to be. But I wasn't necessarily really vocal or loud about it. And I went to that concert and I had a great time. It was amazing. People who were there, it was the Amsterdam gig in Ziggo Dome. It was amazing. I will actually post a different video on that later down the line. And I was standing there and I was thinking, they aren't eccentric. They're living their life to their truest self, and they are like showing themselves the way they want to be seen by us, the public. And I suddenly realized that living your life that way, like living your life to your truest self, is much better than conforming to what the social standards want you to do. Basically, what I realized was like, wear the funny socks that you want to wear the clothes you want to wear, eat the weird foods that you want to eat, buy that art that you've always wanted to buy, paint that painting that you've always wanted to paint, go to that convention that you can meet your favorite actor or actress at. Within limits, of course. Make sure that you can still eat and drink and do the normal things in life, but do those things that make you afraid. And just do those things. Do the things that make you afraid, but also do the things that make you happy. Do the things that make you sad. Do the things that make you feel things. And live your life to the truest self. I am going to be an inspirational YouTuber now. That's just what I'm gonna be. I'm not saying you have to let go of what society wants off of you, because I know it's sometimes tricky, but I had my own realization that I want to be more of what I really want to be. And that also means that in recent weeks I had the realization that I, over the years, filmed a lot of videos, and I never really did anything with them because I was afraid what other people might think of it, even though I love editing and I love this. I love talking to a camera, I guess. Hi. And I realized that I want to do something with it. I want to share these videos that I made over the course of the years, also because they show the way I've changed perceiving things and recording things over the years, and also what I've already achieved up until today. Because that was the other thing that I really struggled with, being proud of my achievements, things that I've done in life already that I never thought maybe 10 years ago that I would do. Not to get too personal, but I realized that these memories are something that I really want to hold dear and close to myself, and in 10 years from now, or 20 or 30 or 40 or whatever, how far ahead we will go. I want to look back on these memories or be able to share them with someone and be like, look, this is what I've done in my life, and I don't necessarily have the words for it, but I want you to experience it with me. And herein comes this video that I posted recently. It was called a trailer for Memories, which basically, again, not to go too personal and too deep into it, I want to collect those videos that I've made over the years, and I want to do a little bit more of this. So basically, this is going to be a project which is called Memories, which is going to be ongoing videos where I use old material that I've made years ago, or maybe even last month. I'm also going to do more with this being my photography, something that I really love doing as well. And I want to share it more. I want to be proud of what I've done. I want to live my life to the truest self, and that doesn't make me eccentric. That makes me me. And I think, and I hope that maybe along the line, 5 years from now, someone watches this video and is like, I should do that. Especially in a world where we're already going so much up and down, I think it will be great. So I'm gonna share more while also creating new content. And the new content is just gonna be whatever the fuck I want it to be. Oh my god, I cursed. I'm sorry, Mom. She isn't even home right now. It's gonna be me in different places because my job allows me to go to different places. It's gonna be me using... Hold on, I want to introduce you to someone. Yeah, so I want to share a journey of how I'm gonna improve my videography, hopefully, or crush this. I don't know, like it's gonna be one or the other. This is, I called them DJ. Don't ask me why. Well, actually, it's the DJI drone. Anyway, I want to record more with this, or either crash it. Depends on what's gonna happen first. You'll be with me for that. And I hear you think, but why share your whole personal life online? I don't care how many people are gonna watch this. If 10 people will watch it, like my mom, my dad, and my siblings, then that makes me just as happy as maybe 50 people will watch it, or 100. I'm doing this for myself, to improve my editing, to get more out there, to get more out of it for me personally. And like I said, I realized that memories are very fickle, and at some point you might arrive at a point in your life where you cannot remember those memories anymore. So I want to have something that I can look back on, or that people can show me and be like, hey, this is what you've done, this is what you've achieved in life. It's just for me to look back on and share, and make it easier to share as well. And that will just be whatever I want it to be. I already have some videos lined up that I'm gonna talk about concerts, because that's a very big memory thing for me. Maybe a little bit of travel, because I really love traveling. I do a lot of traveling, not to flex, but that's just part of my job. And like I said, there will be new content which I will record more of, and there will also be more new content. And the old content will be part of this memories project that I will just do over the course of the next, who knows, I might do this for years on end. I have so much stuff that I want to share, and the recording might not be great, but that's not what I want it to be. I want to show that you can still make great content without it being perceived as great. This also means that I will be streaming more right here, and the streaming will probably be a combination of games, but also something that I want to try, because I love music. Music for me is that one thing, that one constant in life that has never changed for me, because it's easily accessible. It's it's just easy to have. And I want to use my streaming to do a bit more like live recordings of, I don't know, listening to albums of artists that they've recently released. Taylor Swift, Midnight. Now that I've mentioned her, I can use it. And yeah, I might share also some stuff of that here as well. And like I said, I've already got a list of some of the stuff that I want to record in the next few weeks. I'm off work for a few weeks, so I have plenty of time to see what I want to see, and I would love for you to join me on that. I don't have a set schedule, because I've realized that I'm very bad at keeping set schedules. So the best thing to do would just be to subscribe, like if you want, leave a comment down below what you think, what you want to see, what you don't want to see, and follow me on all these social media. And there will be a link tree down in the... They used to call it a doobly-doo. Are we still calling it a doobly-doo? I'm so old. Jenny old confirmed. I'm so sorry. This is just gonna be me not being eccentric, but living life to my true self, and I hope you want to join me on that journey. Thank you so much for watching. However you found this, I hope you're having a great life, and here's some more of the stuff that I want to show you guys in the future. Bye!